Hey everyone, how are you doing today? Hope you're doing fine. Doing some more Star Made today. Now there's something a little bit different about my ship, and you probably have no idea what it is. Well, it's because I haven't showed you. Now here it is. I was a little bit bored and started to salvage stuff. And yeah, it was fun. Just tried making a salvage beam that could go fast, and yeah, I didn't really need a beam that can go fast. What I need is to make a giant super salvaging ship of doom that will melt an asteroid down to nothing. I also have added some shields to my ship. There's one out here and... Oops. I forgot. I was outright out in build mode so I could just walk through the walls. And there's two shielding things in here, so hopefully that is good enough to keep my shields perfectly fine. For in the event I encounter something that wants to kill me again. I kind of want to go looking for trouble because I have missiles to shoot. They're just wonderful and fun because they look so nice. And it's just going to fly out into space and never stop. So let's head to Sector 995, see what's there. Probably nothing, because there is definitely a lot of nothing in space. Regardless, I should have my thing set to a weapon that works. Okay, we're in Sector 995. Let's take a look at what's around. There's a couple shops, and that's about it. Kind of boring. Let's head over to this desert planet. That looks like it could be fun, right? So I still haven't really decided on what I would like to do for a Let's Play series on this game. It's got the same kind of sense that basic Minecraft does, where you're just free to roam around and do whatever. And it's got about as much stuff as basic Minecraft did. You know, a lack of goal and direction. And the only really thing you can do is go to planets and harvest them for wonderful minerals and use said wonderful minerals to build more ship parts. And we are just going to float right above the atmosphere of this place. Just take a look at the wonderful sandiness of the area. Examine an area that would be a good place to land a spacecraft, and I believe I found one, and that would be over here. Let's go ahead and orient ourselves to land over in that area. Careful not to fly too low, otherwise the atmosphere is going to start pulling me down. Or not the atmosphere, but the gravity. And slow. There we go. So, we are now on a desert planet. I really gotta set this up so I stop popping out outside of the ship, because it makes no logical sense at all. My cockpit is over here. I should be on top of it, not out here. Anyway. Place looks barren and just full of harsh life forms, dried up weeds, rocks, cacti. Gravity seems to be about the same on every planet. And apparently if you right-click with a gun equipped, you will just do nothing. But it fires at least. It's a horrible thing to use to break into something. But yes, my inventory is actually full of various things I got from an asteroid a while ago. And just a few other miscellaneous items. I have this factory input here, but so far it is useless. And looking up a couple videos, it's because I need to actually find a shop that will have a couple of the items I need. There's a particle compressor or something, and I don't remember all the terms. But there's different machinery that will make it so I can actually create things out of minerals and resources I find just anywhere, which would definitely come in handy. Now, I'm assuming that each planet has a different amount of resources available to it. So that would be the logical way of making sense of having planets that are different. Each planet has different resources you can find, and the best way to get the resources for making things in a factory is to go out and harvest them. Actually, one of the ways I can do that, if I can ever jump right. Oh, that's right, the computer's over here. Hopping into the salvage computer and just sucking up the ground. Of course, this is an inefficient way of doing this. I have just this one beam, it's not even angled right. I can only really dig shallowly in one direction. Still, it's nice to be able to open up a hole in the ground, find out what's actually down here. And that's probably good enough for me. Just hop out of the computer and go take a look at the hole we made. Quite obviously very shallow. It only unearthed a little bit of resources, not very much at all. So I actually would like to see some people making mods for this thing at some point in the near future, because this game is just so ready for variety. I don't know what I'm saying. But no, seriously, this game is able to have so much more variety than Minecraft is. Ooh, and the gravity is actually kind of heavy on my ship here. It's very hard to rise. And there we go, we escaped the atmosphere. So, that's a desert planet. Wonder what else I can get to. All the planetoids come in green, white, red, and blue, it seems. Let's see, which direction was I going to go? So that's 8, 10, 6, 8, 11, 5. 7, 10, 6. There's no shops nearby, which is annoying, but... Hello. Is this the planet I was just at? That is the planet I was just at. Space, it's easy to get lost in it. Especially when you keep turning, not knowing where you're going. We're going to go to Sector 8115. And actually, while we're doing that... No! Ship, come back! Ship! I accidentally hit the R button, no! Darn it! Darn you, ship! Oh, whoa. Ship, come back to me. Come back to my flying cuboid body. Why would I jump out of my ship in mid-flight? No. Darn it. Okay, I might be able to catch up to this eventually because the ship does gradually slow down. But you know what? I think it's worth just starting over because this is so ridiculous. Oh, wait. Has it stopped moving? Ship? Ah, it's getting closer. Yay! We don't have to start over. So, note to self, never hit the R button while in mid-flight. I am quite lucky that I was able to catch up to this dang thing. Okay, so... no, we're still not anywhere fun or useful. So, Sector 8117. Where was I going again? I forgot. 8115. Let's go there. Yeah, we're gonna wait for actually building anything. Aha, shop. There we are. Hello, shop. So let's just go ahead and sell a bunch of things. I got a bunch of mini cacti to sell. It's a good amount of money. A bunch of lava. It's a decent amount, I guess. Dirt. I kind of want to keep the minerals because I might be able to use those to actually build at some point. Get rid of all the red rocks. Good. Actual cactus. Wow, those are worth a pretty decent amount. I'll have to visit desert planets more often. Okay, so what does the shop have? Let's see. Not really anything in the factory. Manufacturing. I still don't know what to do with all this. It seems all the shops have the exact same items for the inventory, which sucks because I don't know anything. So I don't know what the items are for. It's not helpful. Oh yes, you can actually purchase recipes now. I don't know what the point of it is, but I think I'm going to buy a recipe. Right click for info. Of course, octogen for one level to 1 to 10,000 of the next lower. I don't know what that means. I don't know what I'm doing. So, yeah, I got that now. No idea what to do with it, but I got it. I am so pathetic at this game. There's all these minerals that you can collect and sell or purchase. Well, minerals are something different. There's all sorts of terrain, that's what I mean. It's manufacturing, which is apparently used in recipes, but I don't know how to actually use recipes. There's factory input, but I don't know what the factory input does. A recipe has to be placed in the top left slot of its inventory to activate it. Factory input can be connected to other factory input blocks. Okay, so if I hop out, can I place my factory down here? You don't. I actually won't do that. I can try to put down. I don't think I should do that there. Now, we're just going to take advantage of the fact that we can be out in space forever. And we're going to put down this factory input block. And we're going to put it right. Cannot place factory input on a ship. Okay, so we cannot place a factory input on a ship. How do we build a space station? That's what I want to know. Is there a specific item I need? I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just going to go back in the ship and go to a planet. Let's see. There's that one, Sector 810-5. It's probably the best one to go to. Well, let's get going. Sector 810-5, here we come. Just have to remember that the best shop I found was in 810-4. Oh, hey, there's pirates. So I'll have to remember that there's also pirates in section 810-4. Because I kind of want to actually try taking on pirates again. Now that I have missiles. And this place looks pretty interesting. Okay, and landing will... Oh, hey, this is the planet I was on. Hi, planet. I'm back. Apparently, I don't know where I'm going in space anymore. Okay, so you can just sit there and be awkward and top heavy, and I really need to redesign this ship because it is just a horrible cube. Anyway, factory input. So I guess we take this and put it here. And I don't know what to do after that. Yep, I'm clueless. Okay, it's actually saying things. Insufficient energy. I'm doing something right. It's talking to me. Okay, so let's just set up a kind of semi-factory area thing here. I'll stop talking. Okay, so items when you put them on the ground look kind of weird. Okay, put that there. Flex storage and this thing, and swap that. Put the handgun away because apparently we don't need to worry about being attacked on planets yet. Yet anyway, yet. Okay. And we will put this power tank right here. It's slowly generating power, which is always a good sign. Actually, we're going to put these things up a little bit higher. There we go. Then we can put the factory right there. And then you can have that. And you will sit there and probably do nothing. And I'm going to put down some lights just because I can. So, yes. If I find some octogen, then maybe this will actually function. And I'm going to have to mark down those coordinates. 8, 10, 5. Alright. So we're going to take this thing up into the out of the atmosphere. So I can redesign this thing to harvest asteroids at a significantly faster pace. Alright. Swap to build mode and tear it all apart because I'm a horrible ship builder. I can build a castle, I cannot build a ship. Hey, maybe if I build a flying castle, it'll look decent or something. Right? Okay, so we have everything we need in our inventory now. We'll worry about antimatter cannons later. Orangutanium, longweed, Missiles. Shields. Missiles. Sand. Okay. Alright, so it can go like that, and if we take the salvage computer, we can seven long. That sounds good enough to me. Oh, right. Need to be able to get into the cockpit. Otherwise, this entire thing could go horribly wrong if I just accidentally hop out. So instead, we're going to put gray hull here up to there. Okay. And then we will put the salvage cannons like so. And I will get a little bit of lag. Let's bounce those out. There we go. So this thing is just a giant salvage cannon that I can hop into and fly around. And I almost pressed R again. Okay, so that's the planet. Just remember, 811.5. Now let's head towards where the shop was, because I believe that there were some asteroids around there. Actually, no, I could just sit here on the side and probably suck things up that way. Let's try that out. Yeah, that'd actually work. Though I think you can call this cheating. I wonder what minerals these blue ones are anyway. Let's take a look. The blue ones are orangutanium. So actually, if we go to the shop, I can purchase a recipe for a mineral we do have to see how it works. And switch off my salvage beam so I don't accidentally try sucking up the shop, because I think they might not like that. Okay. So recipes. Quantigen, Quanticide, Vapicide. I think we have some Vapicide, so we'll buy one of those. Negacide, Orangutanium. Okay, so we can try refining these. Oops. Oh, look how much minerals there are if you just go to the bottom of a planet. And look, no gravity. You could just dig a hole straight through to the surface and be perfectly fine. I wonder how that would work if you dug a hole straight through the center of a planet and just tried flying through it. Would gravity suck you to the side of a wall, or would you be just sucked back down to the hole and kind of stuck trying to force your way through? Okay, let's get a few more, and then we're going to take a look at how this factory works. Alright. Getting up above is easy as pie. Finding where I put my equipment, not nearly as much. Oh, is it there? Yep, that's where it is. Alright. So our ship is rests precariously on the salvage computer. Go ahead and open up this inventory. Take out this. We have a bunch of orangutanium, so let's put that in there with some orangutanium and see what happens, if anything. Can I connect it to this? No. Okay, so nothing is happening so far. So apparently I need to get 10,000 orangutanium in order for this thing to work. That sounds like a lot. Like an insane amount a lot. Can we can it? Huh. I still have no idea what I'm doing. Which sucks. I wonder if I put down lava. I apparently cannot put down lava. So, yeah, I don't know what I'm doing anymore now. Here's an idea. Switch to build mode. There we go. Now let's switch out of build mode and just crash into the planet. As gently as we can. I like that. That's awesome. Of course, hopping out is kind of dangerous. There we go. Now we're just controlling the salvage beams. Here's how you dig a hole. To the center of the Earth. Or whatever you want to call the planet you're on. This actually gives me an idea for making actual buildings that can do this. I'm not sure how well it would work, though. It'd be cool if it did. It'd be really cool if it did. But I have a doubt. Oh, I think that's all the time I'm going to put into this video into this particular video. I'm going to try to figure out how these factories work if I really need to have 10,000 of a single block just to get one of the next level. Because that is an insane amount of stuff. Hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and fave. I will see you next time with some more of this game. Take care, and goodbye.